What's up, soul family and everyone out there in the world? This is Untitled Entity Tarot, and this is going to be a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury's for the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Capricorn. Now, I hope all of y'all had a good transition or good Sagittarius season, and I hope all will be well transitioning into the first half of Capricorn. Now, let's talk about what the Sun represents and what it represents being in Capricorn. So the Sun is, of course, our actions, our viewpoints, how we see the world around us, as well as correlates to our wants. And it is going to be in the energies of Capricorn, which is initiating, creating new ways of thinking and being practical. And Capricorn was born out of the 10th house of business, status, and what you're broadcasting, which can ultimately become your career. So, with that being said, you, Gemini, are mutable air, which is being mutable and adaptable to your own and other people's ways of thinking and communicating. And Gemini was born out of the 3rd house of familiarity, the people, places, and things they find familiar, as well as your local surroundings and what's within arm's reach. So, with that being said, Gemini, not squares, but Gemini in conjuncts Capricorn, so Gemini sons, you're going to be misunderstanding how to initiate in a practical way when it comes to your mutable air energies. Alright? Do your best to think practical, initiate practicality the best way you can, but don't misunderstand on how to initiate practicality during this time. Always think for yourself first. Now, Gemini moons, you're going to be receiving this and attracting this energy, so you're going to be attracting others who are misunderstanding how to initiate new ways of thinking and being practical towards you when it comes to their mutable air energies which you are attracting. So, with that being said, I'm going to shuffle the Universal Culture Tarot deck a few more times and pour 9 cards plus an overall, then move on to the Waite deck for clarifications, and then move on to the Moonology Oracle deck to see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me to end the reading off. So, let's see what you guys got going on for the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Capricorn. So, your overall energies of the reading is the 3 of Swords. So, you could be dealing with some heartbreak or necessary sacrifices that you're needing to make during this time. Now, your first card for the Universal Culture Tarot deck that you get is the 3 of Cups, which is talking about celebrations and having good people around you. So, you do have good people around you during this time, and there are reasons for you to celebrate. Your second card from the Universal Culture Tarot deck that you have that you get is the King of Cups. So you're doing your best to be emotionally grounded. I do feel like this is a heartbreak of some sort. That's what hit me when I first saw it. So you're doing your best to stay emotionally grounded during this heartbreak or breakup, or whatever the case may be with this 3 of Swords during this time. And with the King of Cups being here, know that the King of Cups doesn't become the King of Cups without first going through emotional turmoil. So, in order to learn how to become emotional, you have to go through emotional things. Emotionally grounded, you have to go through emotional things. So, can't have no you can't become this without experience within dealing with emotions. So, remain emotionally grounded during this time when it comes to this heartbreak, or whatever the case may be with the 3 of Swords. Now, with the Page of Wands as your 3rd card for the Universal Culture Tarot deck, this is talking about you giving spark to a new passionate idea, going after that passionate idea for yourself. Alright? With all pages comes this an energy of stewardship, so you are learning along the way when it comes to whatever it is that you're wanting and desiring to do in your life, and you're going after what you're wanting and desire to do in your life with the Page of Wands showing up. Now with the fourth card for Universal Cards of Tarot deck they get is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is talking about you working hard and you mastering this craft that you're working on. So keep working hard, because I do feel like this is paying off for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Capricorn, which leads us to the fifth card being the King of Pentacles. So this is talking about success. You could be a businessman or businesswoman. This isn't gender specific. This is just energies. So this is a masculine energy when it comes to the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is being successful, having a successful, possibly having a successful business, or just success in your life overall. Now your sixth card for Universal Cards of Tarot that you get is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is talking about a mental prison. Aries and Taurus both got this card. I feel like a lot of people are in this energy, especially with Mars being in Sagittarius and Venus about to go retrograde in Capricorn. Do your best to not let yourself continue to build this mental prison, because this is of your own doing. We all do this. We all create our own mental prisons at some point in our lives. But as you can see here, the owl, it represents intuition within the tarot. So with the owl being there, you use your intuition to guide you and break you free from this mental cage. Now with the seventh card for Universal Cards of Tarot deck that you get is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is talking about nostalgia. You may have past people coming back up, or you may be in this energy of just sharing and being kind with others around you during this time. Now with the eighth card for Universal Cards of Tarot deck that you get is the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like there is an ending happening for you, or it's already happened, or it's going to happen. With the Ten of Swords, just focus on healing, focus on yourself and doing what's best for yourself after this ending has occurred. So moving on to the ninth and last but not least card for the Universal Cards of Tarot deck is the World card, which is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus energy. So you can deal with the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Saturn, or a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or have one of these energies in your chart. And if so, these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Capricorn. But with the World card showing up, there is a cycle that you are completing. Right? There is a karmic cycle that you are completing during this time, which is really, really good to see. So I'm really happy to see that World card showing up. Now let's move on to clarifications. Starting off with the overall and summarizing this reading. So overall, you are dealing with a heartbreak or some type of necessary sacrifice. You do have supportive people around you, and a reason to celebrate with the Three of Cups here as your first card. With the King of Cups, you are being emotionally grounded throughout this time. The Page of Wands, you are really giving that spark of a new idea, new passionate idea, while learning along the way about it. Continue to go after what you want and desire in your life during the first half of the Sun transition in sign of Capricorn. With the Eight of Pentacles, you are working hard during this time while doing your best to master this craft that you're working on. Or you're just putting in work in general, maybe even working on yourself. With the King of Pentacles, there is some energy of success, or there is an energy of success, and you could even have a successful business with the King of Pentacles showing up. But overall, there is success in your life. With the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords is talking about being in a mental prison, building that mental cage. Do your best to use your intuition to break out of that and do what's best for you during this time. Only you can break yourself out of that energy. So, rely upon yourself to do so. Now with the Six of Cups, you are either dealing with past people coming back, or sense of nostalgia, or even being kind and caring towards others around you. And with the Ten of Swords is talking about an ending. Not sure what may be ending. With the Three of Swords being here, then maybe a breakup has occurred. And with the World card, the World card is representing a karmic cycle being completed. Now, let's see what you guys got going on for clarifications. Starting off with the Three of Swords. So, With the Three of Swords is clarified by the Lover's card, which is your energy. So you could deal with a fellow Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury, or have Gemini some other placement other than your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition in the sign of Capricorn. But with the Lover's card clarifying the Three of Swords, I do feel like you have gone through a breakup. Alright, so do your best to heal from whatever this is, whatever pain this is, to the best of your ability. Continue to follow your higher self, which the higher self is your self that steps out of the situation and looks at everything as a whole without adding any desires to that situation, and doing what's best for the overall of you and anybody else that you're involved with. Now with the Three of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So there is equal give and take within a situation. So you do have supportive people around you. With the Six of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Cups. So support is there for you if you need it. And if and when you need it. Now with the King of Cups is clarified by the World card, which I see the World here, and then the clarifying the King of Cups is the World. Again, this is Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius energy. So you're dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mars, a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Saturn, or have one of these energies in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition sign of Capricorn. But overall, there is a karmic completion that you're completing, and it involves you being emotionally grounded during this time. Now with the Page of Wands is clarified by the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. So you could deal with the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Jupiter, or have Pisces in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition sign of Capricorn. But this is a time to follow your intuition when it comes to this new idea that you're giving birth to in a passionate way, while learning about this vision moving forward. Don't be scared of your intuition or feel your intuition. Keep in mind that fear is just a sphere of reality by you creating and agreeing with negative thoughts and feelings. So create and agree with higher perspectives and positive thoughts and feelings. Write something down. Write notes down. Write anything that helps you keep in a positive outlook and positive viewpoints. So embrace your intuition. Don't feel. Embrace your intuition, embrace the unknown, but don't fear the unknown. Okay? So, with the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands, which is talking about you passionately, you taking leadership over a passionate vision that you've envisioned for yourself. And you're being very outgoing and active on this vision, and you're working really hard. Just do not give up. Don't let yourself give up if things aren't seeming like they're growing into fruition. Again, this is also a reminder to be patient. So be patient during this time and keep working on what it is that you're working on, whether that be yourself or some type of work that you're doing actively. Now with the King of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priestess, which is Taurus energy. So you could be there with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or have Taurus in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition sign of Capricorn. With the High Priestess being here, clarifying the King of Pentacles, I feel like you following your intuition is going to lead you into success. Alright? So keep following your intuition during this time. Don't be scared of the unknown. Alright? Which moves us to the Eight of Swords, which is talking about anxiety. Which the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands. So this is planning your life overall. As you can see here, the man, which represents the thought, and the word in his hand represents looking at the bigger picture of your life. Choosing what's best for you during this time. Don't let anxiety or worry get in the way moving forward during the first half of the Sun transition the sign of Capricorn. Now with the Six of Cups is clarified by the Sun card, which is Leo energy. So you can deal with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have Leo in your chart, and so these energies will be amplified for you during the first half of the Sun transition the sign of Capricorn. But overall, there is happiness in your life, especially if you continue to be caring and kind to other people. Alright, so there is happiness coming in for you during the first half of the sun, transition sign of Capricorn. Now moving on to the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups. So you are leaving something emotionally behind, right? Which is an ending, clarifying the Ten of Swords. So there is something that you're leaving behind. I do feel like you had a breakup, so don't let this energy affect you in any negative way during this time. And continue to do what's best for you. Now with the Ward card is your last card, and definitely not least, is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is you taking an active stance in learning a new goal, aspiration, business endeavor, work that you may be working on, something dealing with the material world while learning along the way. And by doing so, you are completing a karmic cycle for yourself during the first half of the sun, transitioning the sign of Capricorn. Now, let's move on to the Moonology Oracle deck. Let's see what Mother Moon has to say to you through me to end the reading off. So, your first card for Mother Moon to you through me is New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. So confidence is your key to success during this time. Remain confident during this time. Don't let this anxiety get in the way of what it is best for you during this time. And by doing so, you will complete a karmic cycle moving forward during the first half of the sun transition sign of Capricorn. Just remain confident during this time. Now your second card from Mother Moon to you through me is Mutable Moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. So nothing is yet set in stone. Alright? So don't think that just because it looks one way doesn't mean that that's the ultimate way that it's going to go. Because nothing is yet set in stone for you during the first half of the sun transition sign of Capricorn. And your last card, but definitely not least, from Mother Moon to you through me is Full Moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. So look at the bigger picture of your life. As you can see here, I feel like you're already doing so. So this is a reminder. Don't be scared of doing so. Don't let your anxiety or worry prevent you from looking at the bigger picture of your life during this time, moving forward during the first half of the sun, transition sign of Capricorn. Continue to look at the bigger picture, because when you do so, you will see which way you need to go, which is ultimately best for you during this time. Now, with that being said, that be all for this general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury. I hope this helped. I hope this brought clarity or aided you in any way. Shout out to the whole Soul family. Shout out to Dolo the Pilot Man. Y'all be blessed. Remember that you'll never be less. Y'all take care and peace.